Tetrahydrocurcumin. So now we're talking about Optimend. So Optimend, again, a natural enzyme breaks down the curcumin, gets us the tetrahydrocurcumin. It's then locked in this Silock technology, gets into our system in high enough amounts that it can have its great impact. And it's a very powerful anti-inflammatory. Works both directly on inflammation and then actually alters the epigenetic sequence so that the inflammatory markers all decrease across the board. Well, what happens in the body is this is actually metabolized in a couple of different ways. And so if it's passed through the kidneys, then the kidneys will filter some of that out, and we'll see a little bit in the kidneys. But for the most part, it's connected, and I want to make sure I get the pronunciation here correctly. It's connected with a gluconeride conjugate. So that means a glucose is basically connected with it in the liver, and it's excreted into and with the bile. So it makes its way through the liver and is excreted into the bile. Again, not a big tax on the system. I looked at some toxicity reports and other reports, and boy, it's really hard to see any kind of toxicity. And most people, if they're worried about metabolism, that's what they're worried about. If it's metabolized in an abnormal way, it creates toxins. No issues as far as that's concerned. And then last is genomics. Genomics is really a compendium of a lot of different substances, and most of those, as far as I could tell, do pass a little bit through the kidneys, but then for the most part, they're broken down in the liver through the cytochrome P450 system. That's a system that is, it's ubiquitous as far as breaking down certain chemicals and compounds, and the body is very adept at doing that. No toxic residues as far as those are concerned.